Drift within.
What are you?
The story of the ghost at Halfmoon Turn centers around a female peddler that often traveled the backroads of Nova Scotia with a single horse and wagon filled with her wares. One of her frequent routes would bring her through the community of New Ross. While there, she would visit a local store to exchange her coin currency for paper money. This particular evening, after visiting the store, she went to a nearby farm where she was treated to dinner. She would later decline the farmer's offer of shelter until morning and set off into the night alone. As the peddler made her way along the dark and winding road leading away from New Ross, she came to the steep incline that would later be known as Halfmoon Turn. Sensing that her horse needed to rest, the lady stopped so it could catch his breath before continuing on. Unfortunately, this would be the end of her journey. The next day, a man heading into New Ross came across the lady's horse, who was unharnessed, feeding alongside the narrow dirt road. He grabbed the horse and continued on. It wasn't long before he came across the peddler's abandoned wagon. When he took a closer look, he saw the body of a female down in the ditch. It was later confirmed to be the lady peddler who had been in New Ross the night before. An investigation followed, with the suspects being the man that found her, the farmer who she had dinner with, and the owner of the store. But with little evidence to go on, no one was ever charged with the lady peddler's murder. Years later, the gentleman who had found her horse and wagon passed away. His house was sold, and a peculiar discovery was made in the basement. Inside an old potato bin was a tobacco can with $12 in it. The can was very similar to what witnesses had stated the lady peddler would carry her money in. And in a strange turn of events, he ended up being buried in the same graveyard as the murdered lady peddler. Coincidentally, a mere 12 feet away from her.
So our producer, Jeff, was able to track down this gentleman who has done quite a bit of research into this area and is quite knowledgeable about this. And was generous enough to take Jeff to the location and kind of give him a rundown of all the different history and some of the details of that Halfmoon Turn and what's happened there.
Interesting.
Oh, big spike.
And this is almost exactly where you said you thought they would have found her.
So while Jeff was out there, I don't even think he tried to communicate with her or anything like that. I think he had the EMF out, and it was registering, right? So if we go out and we, are you here? We don't want to disturb you, don't want to,
Right.
but if you are, let's light this up a little bit, and I do believe he did debunk,
right
the power line thing,
Right.
But it'd be interesting to find out a little more information just to see why that's spiking like that there.
Right. Yeah, it'd be definitely interesting to see. Like I said, we got to kind of debunk a few things like the power line once we get out there and that sort of thing. The other thing that could possibly, could have triggered it, because we got to remember he was there during the daytime.
Right.
Lots of traffic and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Any passing traffic or that sort of thing could have potentially set it off. Now,
The camera might have the same wavelength or whatever.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to be separated away from the camera. Cell phones left in the vehicle, that kind of thing. We don't want anything around us, and we want to see. She's found right there. This is,
And to stop.
seeing some of the EMF footage.
Right.
She had to be right there somewhere.
That's right.
Right where was saying
Right.
she was. Right.
Definitely. And the other very interesting aspect of this case is, like, there's physical proof
Right.
that this actually happened.
Right. They found
Right.
her body.
Exactly. Like some of the locations we go to, it's just stories from 100 years ago, that sort of thing. We don't really know what happened, what didn't happen. But this here, like, there was physical proof, it's well documented, and so forth. So be
Okay, so oddly enough, apparently, her ghost is headless. Now take that in for a moment.
interesting.
So when she was found,
Right.
was her head away from her body? Right? But
Yeah.
people have seen the ghost, and apparently it's headless.
It's headless.
Right.
So we don't have any, like, direct proof or anything that she was decapitated.
That's right.
But if you have a headless ghost, that stands to reason.
That's something in life
Exactly.
had finished her off.
Right. And if this was completely an accident and she just happened to tumble down over the bank, I don't think her head would have come off.
How do you lose your head doing that?
Exactly.
Right? You fall onto a...
So that just kind of ties more into somebody there, somebody who unhitched the horse, perhaps, maybe took her head as well.
Right.
So.
Which is, when you think about it, you just want to rob somebody. If you see somebody buying something at a store, I would think about, I got to get the cash, so I'll knock her out, or I'll knock this person out, or maim them, or something like that to get the money. But I wouldn't think about, chopping somebody's head off.
Right.
That's... There's some weird things around this one. I really, and we got to ask those questions too when we're kicking around that area.
Right.
I think, right? So,
See if we get a response or not.
Yeah.
All right, Halfmoon turn.
Look at this. This is kind of creepy. Halfmoon turn. So, if there's anyone here, light up the EMF. Light up this device I have in this hand right here. If there's something here, communicate with us through this or this. As soon as I said that, I got a 0.3 on this. Rig. Sod. Were you murdered here? Is this a location that you might have stop to rest. Where were you going? Were you going to Halifax? With your wares? Not getting any readings on this. Just cut through over here for a minute. Ooh. Was this the side that you were tossed off of? I see wood from the old bridge here. Where were you going? Where were you coming from? Is this where your final resting place was? Babble. You telling me I'm babbling?
Could be.
Am I babbling?
Perhaps Mrs. Traveler has a sense of humor.
I wonder. Okay, we're getting a 0.3 here. We are getting readings right around here. 0.2.
I think once we get down in there, it might be a little more interesting. Yeah. Because you got to remember, we're probably anywhere from 12 to 15 feet higher than the road would have been back then.
That's right.
Pace.
Peace.
Okay. So a lot of these words that are coming out of this are making sense.
Right.
Because she would have to keep pace.
That's right.
To get to her next destination, right? So she'd have to keep the horse in pace, she'd have to keep herself in pace.
Right. Bold.
I'd say it was pretty bold that that a female's traveling by herself with a wagon and a horse and everything like that, especially back in the day, like
That's right.
late 1800s, early 1900s, right?
That's right. Your EMF just turned itself off. Stop something.
Why did this thing stop? This thing's a bit creepy. This is. Let's see what. If you're around, set these devices off. I know it takes some energy to do that. We're just here to visit you tonight.
Live.
Live. You want to live. You wanted to live. I'm getting a 0.3 of a reading right here.
Trying to get some hits with this thermal, but unfortunately all the leaves and canopy is really kind of stopping it.
Is there any, it's not fully, like it's not showing a complete washout with heat though in there, is it? Shouldn't be. 0.3.
You want to see the sensitivity of this thermal scan. See, it's just showing a little bit. But right here, that is where my hand was currently just on the branch. So if there's any temperature change, we'll definitely see it.
Anything else you want to say to us through the obelisk? You brought the other EMF, didn't you, Jeff? I just want to, I know that it's a little more sensitive, but... Barn.
Mile.
Is there a barn a mile from here? Might you have stayed in a barn on your travels? I have a different detector here that's a little more sensitive. I'm hoping that you'll set this off for me.
Another.
Thank you. You got that.
Lag.
Lag.
Dream.
Is that you that's setting this off? Was that easier to set off? Less energy used? Are you still here?
Railroad.
Wasn't a railroad that ran through here anywhere, was there?
Sorry?
There wasn't a railroad that we're aware of that ran through here, right?
Not that we're aware of, nope.
Foot.
Just gonna come back over here for a second. Is this where you were tossed off the edge of the road? I know it wouldn't have been this high up. Road's been built up. We're definitely not here to bother you. We just want to visit. Can you set this EMF off again for us? If not, that's fine. Are you still here? Nothing at the moment. You can tell us your name. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just as soon as I said that.
That was a pretty big spike, yeah.
Were you scared that we were going to leave you? You're not alone. Love, you're not alone.
50.
We don't even know how old she was, yeah?
No idea.
Trying to tell us you were 50 years old?
Spunk.
Spunk?
Spunky? I really think she's got a sense of humor for sure.
Is that you that lit this up just a few seconds ago? You can't tell us your name.
Track.
What do you want me to track? Are you trying to tell me to follow the EMF? That would make sense because that's happened before. I tell you what, you light this up again and I'm going to try and follow you, okay? Okay. Am I going the right way? There's definitely a little section of the road right here somewhere that's
Hits here and there.
and it's very dialed in. There's Danny.
Fine and dandy. Danny. Could be a nickname. Short for Danielle.
Or it could be the guy that murdered her.
That's true.
Is Danny the person that caused you harm?
Is this the side where you were placed?
Crypt.
It's not. That wasn't crypt. That was crept.
Crept. And somebody crept along behind her or something along those lines,
Crept
perhaps?
up the embankment.
Yeah. Crept up the embankment.
So maybe what she's saying is this fight ensued around here
Right.
where she was running around trying to get away from this person.
Probably. That makes sense.
That's what I would do.
Yeah. Seen that little bit of light there?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what it is too.
I just
I don't know, it's
didn't
coming through
know
the
what that
trees
is.
or...
Is that from the sky or?
I don't think there's like any houses here, but can you see what we're seeing, Jeff? I don't know, it's gone now. Yeah, it is too.
It's gone.
It's gone now, yeah.
Oh,
Laugh. Church.
I can see it a little bit there.
Laugh Church.
So the story goes that she's buried at a nearby church.
Crypt.
That's the
Correct.
second time that's come up.
Yeah. So right now we got a car coming along here, I think. Oh, what do you think? You want to try and get down over the bank?
Okay, let's keep going. Let's try this. Oh yeah, it does open a bit, doesn't it? I'm getting a big hit here. Look at.
Yeah.
Is this where you are?
Getting some crazy interference on the thermal here too.
You can talk to us. We've got a little clearing here. That was a pretty big hit.
You remember how when we were at Horseshoe Cove, how the battery drained pretty quick? My headlamp was fully charged on the way here, and now it's dead.
You only had it on for a couple minutes.
Yeah. so I don't know. It drained pretty quick. Won't even stay on.
What about your FLIR?
It's when you got that hit over there, there was some interference, like it was like a static and everything else. But now, like I'm pretty much just getting the warmth of the woods, right?
This has gone up to 0.5. I'm getting like micro hits down here.
Right.
But I haven't seen this go up to 0.5. I'm going to walk a little further over there because this is near the bottom of the bridge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go again. I'm moving over here a bit. So this is literally the bottom of the bridge right here?
Whack.
Okay, I'm getting a pretty good hit here with this one. Nothing with this one. You getting anything on that?
Do.
Both these EMFs are getting hits here. They're getting hits.
Okay.
What are you telling me?
Sled. There. There.
There? Are you trying to point something to
Did it
us
say
here?
bear?
There.
Oh, I thought it said bear. Say, oh, time to go.
Okay, well we're right at the base of this thing here. Is this where you are down here? Oh. Okay.
Grace.
Was that your name? Was your name Grace? That'd be something if her name was Grace.
What'd be even more interesting is if we were to stop at the cemetery, found a gravestone with Grace on it.
Is your name Grace? It's a beautiful name if your name is Grace. Are you trying to tell us that your name is Grace? I'm gonna just go back here. This is a little. This could have been made by. Running water. Then you have moss on it. Is your name Grace? You can tell us if your name is Grace.
Yeah, don't be scared to make yourself known.
I know if you're trying to get us to follow you, it's been kind of all over the place. I haven't been paying much attention. I apologize for that. Oh. I don't know, boys. This is pretty cool down here. What are you feeling right now, Shaun?
Not feeling anything.
No?
Not feeling like any anxiety or like
No, me neither.
any, animosity or anything like that, right? It just feels
I feel
comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the perfect word for this right now.
Right.
Typically being out in the middle of nowhere, literally in the middle of nowhere, in the woods, we can't get out of here too quick. And I feel completely comfortable right here. Are you comfortable with us being here? Yeah, I it's pretty tame. This wouldn't be a terrible. I mean, even in the dark, it looks beautiful down here.
What do you think? Head back up to the road?
Yeah. I do have an overwhelming feeling of just neutral comfort. And I don't think, when you think about this case, I don't think you would necessarily have that coming from whoever this person is.
Right.
And if her name is Grace, then, it's not, she's the one that was murdered.
Right.
And we don't know what happened to the murderer, but
Well, there is a story that says that he's in the same cemetery where she is.
oh really?
So there's different versions of the story. As of course, stories evolve over time, they change.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't it be something if there was a stone up there that had Grace on it?
we should head up and have a look.
I'm up for it.
I'm game.
Okay. Shaun found a.
Don't put this in the show.
Shaun found a can. Hey, can you get up there? As in, can you get up there? Crap. I had to make fun of him too, and you're gonna sit there with that. I'm gonna fall on my head.
It didn't help that I was trying not to drop this.
Holy crap, boys. We got a full bar here right now. Is this where you tumbled down the hill? I mean, the road wouldn't have been.
Scowl.
Did you get that from down there? Did you see that? That went full tilt.
Gray.
Okay, all right.
So you come up, just use the bridge, and once you get to that ford, just go to your left.
Yeah, but this is all. Whoa! They did.
Keep going left.
Boys, shut your lights all off. Check this out.
It's dark.
Whoa! That is wild. This is one dark road.
Yeah. Good old producer Jeff takes us to all these pitch black places.
Can we do this on a Sunday?
Yeah. Oh, nothing here. Let's go.
I don't know. It just hit 4.6 right here.
Oh, that's what it is.
What is going on? You sure it was right down there? There's nothing here.
Alright. What's the other one now?
I've got that one off. This is the sensitive one. This one. Look at, it's going up to 7.7 right there. I don't even know what's going on right here. Well, that's crazy, boys, because this hasn't done that before.
Yeah.
Now there's nothing. Could this have been the location where the guy was hiding in the...
It's very possible. We don't really know the exact location.
The murderer?
Right.
This sure tells you when something's going on. Shape. I'm getting a little... I'm not as...
Not as calm?
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I feel it too.
I got hair sticking up on the back of my neck, and I can feel it on my arms and everything going up.
Yeah, I got a little
Rope.
tingling in my belly right now.
I keep getting hits right here. But I don't, like, what the... Boys, I thought we were finished right here, but oh, good grief. That's a totally different feeling that I got than being down where she possibly was thrown over the embankment.
That's right. Yeah, like down there, when we were down there, like I was feeling very, very calm and serene.
Completely.
And up here, yeah, like this little tingle in the belly. Right
Yeah.
now.
I don't know what made me grab this one again just to see, but I turned this one off just to see if this one...
Pilot.
Pilot.
Yeah. Just keep going. I'm just gonna keep this on here and... You know, I thought this was just going to be like, okay, tonight, you know. And speaking to Shaun earlier about how calm and everything it was, I thought we kind of maybe evaded that stuff for tonight. But I think we came across something a little worse off.
Sinister there.
Sinister, yeah, right there. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. I honestly don't like that feeling, right?
Dire.
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 D-I-R-E. Dire. I'm not one to have that kind of feeling, but I swear down at the bottom of that bridge, I felt great.
Right.
And I don't feel good. I did not.
Reward.
I don't feel. I feel less.
Right.
Right.
It's definitely a different feeling up here, like ominous. Like if I didn't have this thermal where I could look back there, I'd be like, okay, it's time to go.
Right.
Right. Like.
It's a horror movie, man.
I know.
The battery's going to go dead on that, and then you're going to freak out.
It's flashing. Like, getting ready to go.
Wouldn't it be something if there was a stone here that had Grace written on it?
Yeah, we just have a quick walk around and see if the EMFs pick up anything.
Have a look.
See what we see.
Yeah. That would be pretty intense.
There is a Lady Grace here, or anybody else, for that matter, who wishes to communicate. Feel free to say hello.
Wow, this is like one you would see in Scotland. In the memory of Mary. What is it?
James.
1873? Whew.
I'm down there, 1819. Wow.
Somebody's preserved it
Yeah.
and put what looks like trees around it. Ooh. That's older too. What's this? Eleanor Roach. No, what is that? I can't even read that.
No.
That's old. Annie. That's a big headstone.
It's funny, most people would think that a graveyard would be a very hot spot.
But it's not.
But to me, I feel that has to do with how a person passes.
And if their spirit is gone.
Exactly. Like
Right.
if somebody passes away peacefully,
I
then
agree. I agree with that 100%.
they've moved on.
Well, if you're here, I hope you're at peace.
Yes, thank you for visiting with us tonight.
And I hope if your murderer is is in this graveyard as well. I hope that he learned valuable lessons in his life.
Right.
And maybe changed his life around. You know?
Right. Did some good with his life.
Did some good with his life. Yeah.
For sure.
Because he sure didn't do any good to who we think is Grace.
That's right.
You know? It's like you said, Shaun, I like to think that her name is Grace.
Seems like a fitting name.
Yeah.
Felt right.
Mm-hmm. It was quiet for the first beginning of the night tonight.
It was.
And I don't, like from previous things that we've done, it was very quiet. I mean, we were getting a little bump here and there, but it wasn't anything major.
Right.
And I, you know, in asking a bunch of questions that we asked tonight, it did bump a little further. And I did feel like this was almost something where whoever this female was trying to show us and get us to walk
right
along the path that she kind of experienced when she was going through the trauma, I think.
Right.
That's what I gather from this. When the obelisk was running, it was throwing out a bunch of things. A lot of things did make sense.
They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some little bit of humor in there as well. I think she definitely has a sense of humor with some of the stuff that she was throwing out there.
Yeah.
But I did find, like, for me personally, like, I didn't really get the vibe that something was there with us until we got down into the woods.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
I
Once
agree.
we got down in there, we were starting to get some really big hits.
Yeah.
You know, everything was dead calm, not a single sound, no peepers, no crickets, nothing.
Which is really strange because we were right beside a little bit of a waterway.
That's right.
And that's where the old New Ross Road, or
That's right.
what was it? The old traveled merchant road, the old Chester Road. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, the old traveled Chester Road used to go.
Right.
And you could almost see openings to where this thing
Right.
would meander along there, right? Because the road was quite a bit higher than where we were, right?
Lower.
Or I mean lower, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean the road up here was
That's
higher
right.
than where we were. And you know, back then it wasn't like that.
Right.
So we could have been standing on any part of that whole thing. I believe that we were in the right area for sure.
And there were some interesting, you know, rock piles and foundations there that could have been part of the road, part of an existing bridge back in the day.
That's
or
right.
whatnot.
Yeah.
But walking out, like after we came up out of the woods, I was completely overcome by how dark it was.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine being a single woman peddler back in those, you know, those times, no lights,
That's right.
just nothing but her and her horse and wagon going along there.
A little bit of candlelight maybe. You know?
Maybe a lantern, but even those would be pretty bright.
Can you imagine being out there by yourself at that time and you hear a noise?
Right.
Who knows at what time
That's right.
this all went down where she lost her life. But imagine hearing that. I mean, when we got up to the road, when I was down below, when we were all down below, I remember asking you how you felt.
Right.
And you instantly came out with, I feel
Comfortable.
very comfortable.
Yeah.
And as soon as you said that, I'm like, yeah, you just described exactly how I was feeling.
Right.
I'm not sure, I can't speak for Jeff, but I know that it was an overwhelming comfortable feeling. Even though we're in the middle of the woods on a back road in Nova Scotia.
Pitch black.
Like pitch black. Yeah, like I can honestly say I've been in woods late at night and I haven't been that at ease.
Right.
It was getting up to the top of the road and not being able to see anything up there kind of relieved that comfort and
Right.
put me into another little bit of a, this is kind of eerie, right?
Yeah, for me, like, I was still okay until you got that big hit
Yeah.
on the way we were walking back. And at that point, like I said, I was starting to get like a little bit of the tingles in the stomach, and like, okay, something's odd here. I definitely felt more uncomfortable at that point than I did comfortable when we were down in the woods.
I agree.
Right.
I was feeling, I had the hair, I could feel the hair on my arms and my back of my neck just lifting up a bit there. Yeah, that was a little bit off.
Yeah.
That was.
And it was a pretty hard hit too.
It was. And that could have been where the guy was laying in wait.
I think that's that's pretty astute,
Yeah.
right? Like that's probably pretty bang on, right?
Yeah.
Because more negativity is obviously known to give higher ratings.
That's right. Yeah. After doing that, and then basically making our way back to the truck, and then coming up to the church in New Ross, just to see, because we did have quite a few hits on the Ovilus, and to me, when Grace came up, I truly thought that was her name.
Yeah, it felt right.
It did feel right, right? And upon searching that graveyard and things, we didn't find a Grace, but there were a lot of Margarets and things like that. A lot of people there. It's not a big graveyard, and I guess we're never going to know.
Right.
We're never going to know. I don't think there would be any evidence supporting, who she was, or it would sure be nice to find out, when you're doing a little bit of a hunt like this.
That's right.
And you just want her to be at peace.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, who knows? Like maybe sometime down the road we'll be investigating, and we'll just happen to come across it, or
maybe
somebody might find it and share it with us.
That's right.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, I think this was another very successful evening.
Definitely.
I had a lot of fun. And,
yeah.
Trancing through the woods with everyone, and just seeing if we could, maybe have a little conversation with somebody, and
that's right.
Put them at ease, and maybe just take them out of their boredom for a little bit. Hopefully that's what we did, and
Yeah, I agree. Tonight was definitely a good night. I'm looking forward to our next investigation.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping for a little bit warmer weather. We are coming into summer, so it'd be nice to be a little warmer for a change. But
we're in Nova Scotia, man.
Yeah, Nova Scotia weather. What can you do?
The next one will be snowing,
probably,
and raining, and then the sun will come out and it'll be 24.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, all in one day.
Yeah. Good work, brother.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, let's get her done.
Let's get her done.